Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, it's me. Man, I'm just having a hard time because I just read the 6-page report from our investigator about James. Man, that guy is innocent, and he's been sitting in jail for 40 years. Everything that Diane's daughter said just corroborates everything else we've gotten from every witness. That man's been in jail for 40 fucking years. Anyway, that's all. I'll talk to you later.
My name is James Watson, and I was wrongly convicted of a crime of murder, of a crime that I did not commit. I spent 41 years in prison.
When I first started looking into Jimmy's case, it seemed pretty clear to me that he was innocent, but the more I dug and the more I read, I was just like, I don't know how he got convicted, not once, but twice.
I was 20 years old at the time I was arrested. No, that's not me. You got the wrong guy, They failed to investigate the case. They had a description from the eyewitness, pushed that to the side, and developed the one that they wanted, and it made it stick.
What made this case go wrong, really from the start, was the identification. The people that witnessed the murder, it was 4 a.m. in the morning. They're looking out of a second-story window, and it's probably 75 feet away easily, in the dark. So the way that Jimmy and Fred were both convicted, and this is going to sound like weird science, because it is. It's junk science. The witness that identified them had been hypnotized, and then they made the case fit to what they needed to get those convictions.
That was a done deal. I was out, I'm gone for natural life, This is my new home, prison, Something I didn't do.
I think that he viewed me as his last chance, and he looked me in the eye at some point and he said, I didn't do this. And I knew there was no way this man could lie. And at that moment I said, I need more help because the stakes are too high. I can't do this alone.
I was totally convinced of James Watson's innocence. I was more worried about our ability to exonerate him based on people went to their graves, knowing what they had done wrong and created this miscarriage of justice. And so it became clear to me that there was going to be no stone left unturned.
And Robert told me, he said, I'm going to bring you home. I'm going to bring you home. I said, okay. And I started, feeling a little better about my situation. And John Nazi and Jill, I know they're going to find the truth. Because it's there. The truth never disappears.
The investigation of an innocence case is unique because you run into the time problem, that it's so far in the past that leads have gone cold, witnesses have died. It's a real challenge. We finally were able to interview a couple of witnesses that had these incredible stories about this witness admitting that she lied during the trial and James was innocent. And I remember thinking at the time, I just had an emotion that ran up my spine, just thinking that I can't wait to call the team and tell them what I just heard.
This information had just kind of been a secret for so long within the people, the group of people who knew. And I was finally getting it on paper and ready to use it in order to help James.
When John started talking to the witnesses, it was totally different. And it was new. He found some whole lot of new stuff that wasn't there. And that's when, like we say in the joint, poke my chest out. Yeah, we're coming home. It looked good.
Remarkably, the prison was chaotic and unkind up to the last moment with him. They made him walk through the lobby to the door in leg chains, And they also made him sign an IOU or something that he owed them $45. It was agonizing up until the last second.
I got a knock on my door. He told me, "You've been discharged. Mr. Watson, pack your stuff." And I was pacing the floor down holding cell, waiting, because I couldn't believe it. I was actually leaving this hellhole today. I said, damn, shit. This really is happening.
I got the first freedom hug from him, and it was pretty amazing to see him not behind bars. It was a great feeling.
The day that James finally left prison was one of the best professional days I've ever experienced. We all set up in the parking lot, and just this feeling of adrenaline as this van pulls into the parking lot, and Barbara and Maddie come out of the van, and James comes out and puts his hands up in the air. I mean, never forget that. It was just incredible, absolutely incredible.
Exoneration, it feels good. It feels real good. You know what I mean? It's the best feeling than anything I can actually felt in my entire life.
What it meant to me to be on this team was just a culmination of everything that I had studied in law school and wanted to do and practiced to have prevailed is both astonishing and the only acceptable outcome. To have been so intimately involved with Jimmy, with his son Don, and with all the Watsons as this unfolded, that was the honor of a lifetime.
I feel very proud to have made such a difference in somebody else's life, and not just one other person's life. I've made a difference in a whole family's life, and I've brought someone back into the world who should have never been in prison in the first place. So I just feel very honored.
The team on this case was outstanding. I mean, we really all had unique skills and brought them to this case with an open heart, and the result speaks for itself, I think.
Winning this award is an honor, but the best gift for me was seeing him walk out of those doors and being exonerated. That man, I wish everyone could meet him because he is amazing, and he has kept his sense of humor. He is just a joy in my life.
I think anyone who does this kind of work deserves every bit of praise that they can get, because they're putting right what once was wrong. If they didn't do their job with integrity and with strength of character,
determination,
James would still be in prison.
They deserve every ounce of praise, and they certainly have all of our gratitude.
The true heroes in these cases are not us, it's not me, it's not the investigators, the lawyers. It's the men and women that suffer years in prison. They're the real heroes, and they're the people that we work for. So we'll continue.
I'm really thankful. Barbara, Maddie, John, Jill, everybody. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. That's what my son says. You're truly blessed, Pop. I said, I know.
Ready? Come on. Hey. Yep. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My team, my team, my team. My team. Talk about my team, my team.